men getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. And for Dallas, at one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Sexton. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, trains the three-pointer.
Well, you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Thompson against Markkanen. Back to Doncic. The 3. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Collins. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Collins, a screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. And there's Collins on the assist by Sexton.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Collins Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Pass to Markkanen. George with the screen on Thompson. Markkanen from outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving passes to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Now, here's George. Collins finds George. Jazz passing it around. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
Now, here's George. Hasn't made one yet. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Washington. Doncic outside. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Washington finds Irving. Goes back up. Now here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside, Markkanen. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
From the moment this guy stepped into the league, Luka Doncic has been aggressive and assertive. He just attacks defenders.
3-pointer, Markkanen makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Walker Kessler.
George finds Kessler. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to George. And he recovers it.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Mavericks leading by 4. Gafford, high post. Thompson outside. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Kessler. The Mavericks making the shot. The three from George. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
They grab their own miss. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 12. Pass to Collins. Puts up a 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Irving. Utah with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
George passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Bounce pass Washington. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Out left to the wing. Thompson against Markkanen. Kessler passes to George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Gafford throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says, he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Haji Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Mavericks leading by 12. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
So it's the Jazz now. Spencer Dinwiddie missing his last shot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Hendricks is checked in. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic feeling it out. Dallas no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Count it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Doncic outside. Nice move. He lays it in. Doncic has got 15 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Bagley against Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
The first one falls. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
And the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 10-point lead. And Marshall kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
To the inside. And Sexton slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Dallas. They lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Dante Exum, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
Pass to Clarkson. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the first one drops. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals. in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Wow, that's showing a little bit of straight line speed. Markkanen opening up in transition. Nice.
Moving against Clarkson. Dinwiddie outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Dinwiddie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson for three. Utah gets it back. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Jazz shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Jazz trail by 9. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 5.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 9. Dinwiddie outside. Marshall dishes to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Irving. Here's Hendricks. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Irving with the bounce pass. Lively inside. Markkanen on him. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dante Exum. And Utah with a change here, too. Mikhailuk is checked in, and he can't hit the second. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen, almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Irving surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Kessler. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 7. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. And here is Irving. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Irving passes to Kleba. Now Lively. He's covered by Kessler. Dinwiddie. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter. Jazz trail by 9. Clarkson on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Off target with his 3. For Dallas, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
The first free throw is good. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
And so Irving nails both of them. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Clarkson looking for an opening to the wing on the left. Beyond the arc, and he hits the jumper for 2. And so here is Dallas. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Irving. He's got 9. Thompson with the 3.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Jazz trail by 14. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Gafford. Collins grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. And he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got 6.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Washington passes to Hardy. Washington with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Hardy. That 3 off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. A 12-point game. Yep, that one goes in there. Kessler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Irving kicks to Gafford. Pass to Hardy. Now, here is Irving. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 11 points in the game.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Back to Sexton. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Sexton's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Markkanen kicks to George. Takes it inside over Doncic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 9 points from Keontae George.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Markkanen's got it back down to within single digits for Utah. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. From the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Hendricks. Back to George. George double team. Nice ball movement by Utah. Collins in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Shot by Collins, no good. Irving against Sexton. They get the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Collins a screen on Gafford. Sexton dishes to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Grimes is checked in for Klay Thompson.
Coming on the floor for your Mavericks, number 5, Quentin Grimes.
Mavericks leading by 8. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. And Doncic with the triple.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Outside, Sexton. Left side, Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. They get it again. Outside for George. Drills it from outside. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now, here's Washington. He's covered closely. Snatched up. Gafford misses. Jazz trail by 8. Markkanen passes to George. 30 seconds left in the first half. The open look here for Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Keontae George shooting. It's on Luka Doncic. The Jazz shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Seconds left now here in the second. 1 second left. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on Klay Thompson's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
So on the floor for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's George. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. Gafford with the steal. Doncic outside. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Jazz trail by 7. And here is Markkanen. 17 points in the game. And they double up Markkanen. Outside, George with the shot. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Will it go? And the layup good by George. George has got 19 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Jazz trail by 9. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Outside, George. George double team. Down low, Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing here by 8. To the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Markkanen looking it over. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Markkanen's got 20 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Irving. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Here's George. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. George has got 6 here in this quarter. Mavericks leading by 8. Irving passes to Washington. And here's Thompson. Gafford kicks to Doncic. No good from outside. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Sexton finds George. Back to Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic outside. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
George passes to Sexton. On the shot clock. They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 12.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Back to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half. George dishes to Collins. Pass to Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for George. No good on the second free throw. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value DB lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Sexton, the pass to Kessler. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Washington. Doncic against Sexton. Doncic dishes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Inside. Thompson passes to Doncic. Out to Thompson. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Doncic. Collins passes to Hendricks. Hands it from downtown. Hendricks has got 6.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Washington, and the rejection by Collins. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Jazz have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. So he gets them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Marshall with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's sent back by Kessler. Dinwiddie against Sexton. Here's Kessler. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Mavericks leading by 7. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Tries to get it to Doncic, and does. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Clarkson, guarded by Doncic. Now Kessler. Collins in the post. It's up against Thompson. Collins, good.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Doncic passes to Marshall. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Pass to Doncic. They could use a bucket. Tries again. Doncic very comfortable down low.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Here's Hendricks. Kessler with it. Outside Collins. And Sexton has it in the corner. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sexton's got 15.
Boy, the basket from Sexton. This guy is so fun to watch. What a pace he plays at.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Defended by Sexton. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Kessler in the post, covered by Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
That's good from Kessler. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Thompson. And Kessler drops them both. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Now, here's Doncic. 37 points for him. Lively the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Doncic. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Markkanen down low. He's got 20. Here's Kessler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Kessler, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kessler. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 6. To the middle, here's Exum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Cody Williams.
I like that Dante Exum didn't back away from the contact. If there's a physicality he can come with, look out.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 7. Now Clarkson, he has 6. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Now here's Markkanen. Puts it up. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Exum. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Clarkson. For the 3. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Mavericks ahead, leading by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jam. 7-point differential. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
With the crossover, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Exum. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson with the ball. Looking to get it going. Got a hand on it. Outside Irving. And it's Exum in the corner. Lively sends a screen for Exum. And that one, good. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
Markkanen a screen on Irving to the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Exum. Lets it go with a three. Not going to go that time. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Sensabaugh. And here's Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Markkanen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lowry Markkanen.
Markkanen against Washington. Here's Lively. From outside, off the mark. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Clarkson passes to Williams. Count that bucket.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
To the right side. Lively finds Exum. Dallas, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Here's Sensabaugh. At the elbow, Williams. Jazz passing it around. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Kessler a screen on Washington to the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Down low. Out to Thompson. Pass to Grimes. 5 to shoot. And here's Washington outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. For Utah, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Free throw, good, Irving. And the Jazz making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Sexton against Thompson. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Irving passes to Gafford. Pass to Grimes. Irving. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. Dallas again missing. Jazz have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shoots a fader. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Washington, that's good.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. They set the pick. Pass to Markkanen to tie it up. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Now, here's Thompson. Irving from long range. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sexton for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side, Irving. Shots over Markkanen. Markkanen with the block.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Outside, Sexton. Over Irving. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
That one drops for him. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Lobbed up there for Collins. Here's Grimes. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a three-point Maverick lead.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
George passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Pass to Grimes. Inside, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Hendricks is checked in. Back to George. Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
That free throw good from Doncic. Free throws good from Doncic.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Here's Doncic. He drains the quick shot. Doncic has got 43 points.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Pass to Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Laurie Markkanen. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
He hits both from the stripe.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
George against Doncic. High arcing shot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Markkanen. And they double up Markkanen. Sexton for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright light.
Doncic against George. Doncic, no good. Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside, George.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen that right there puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
The 3 for Doncic. Markkanen pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The willingness to embrace the pressure, Markkanen, big-time delivery.
Free throw good for Markkanen.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Keontae George picks one up.
Team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. All free throws good from Doncic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. 4th team foul. Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
2 shots.
The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Sexton, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Pass to Washington. Off target from outside. And so it's Utah with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.